Talk about your running ability out there.
It's not something I do often, but felt like I needed to run and escape a couple times. But yeah, I just sort of need to work on some of the aspects. But yeah, I'm glad I can do it when I need to.
Is it useful, I guess, to just put that on film for an opponent that maybe it's just one more thing they have to account for, even if it's not maybe something you're going to do a ton of?
For sure. Anything helps the run game. If I can be, at least pull one guy or have him, hold for a second, the defensive end or corner or whatever it is, it helps the run game just a little bit more. So yeah, anything helps.
The offensive efficiency has been impressive. The ability to sustain that, because I assume you're going to run into adversity at some point. What's the key to that?
Yeah, just continue to stick to what we do in our training. We work really hard, and every day we come in ready to work, and just reverting back to that when adversity comes, because like you said, it will. We're going to have to be able to stay strong and just continue on.
What are your thoughts on the offensive line's performance in the first 4 weeks?
Oh, awesome! Yeah, they've been super tough. Really giving everybody else a lot of problems, not just in the run game, but pass game as well. Very thankful for them, and looking forward to just continuing to lean on them.
I know Coach works these specific scenarios in practice, but you guys have been really efficient in the red zone. Just a ton of drives, not just finished, but finished with touchdowns. What, in your mind, are the keys when the offense gets inside the 20, and what's working so well?
Yeah, we have a pretty good idea of what type of looks we're going to get, so it's all about execution. Everything's a little bit tighter in the red zone, and so being able to be on time is especially important. And so putting that emphasis on throughout the week in order to be as fine-tuned as possible for when the time comes. And we want to score touchdowns, and so we do as much as we can when we get down there.
Coach was saying he's been pleased with the progress you've made since games started. Where do you feel like you've improved over the last 4 weeks?
Yeah, since week one, I definitely felt like I've improved my eyes and everything, being able to see everything a little bit more and kind of not get too antsy or move around when I don't need to, kind of thing. Just feel more comfortable. It was definitely something new that I've experienced from week one, and just continuing to build on that, to rely on my teammates and not try to do too much.
How exciting is it for you, Kurtis, when you got 4 running backs who can put the ball in the end zone? You got at least 6 or 7 wide receivers, tight ends. As a quarterback, when you have that array of weapons, what does that feel like going into a game, and how excited do you get to be able to implement that?
It's awesome. Being able to have that abundance of talent around me it helps in every aspect. Just being able to know that you can just hand the ball or throw the ball to athletes on the outside, and just know that we have a good chance of getting yardage and touchdowns and stuff like that. I'm just excited for everyone's able to see kind of the talent that we've had and that we brought in, and continue as we move forward.
How much pressure does it take off you as a quarterback and a pass thrower when the running game's clicking like it has this season?
Yeah, it's awesome. They work hand in hand together. In order to pass the ball well, you have to have good run game, and in order to run the ball well, you have to pass it well, right? And so last week we relied more on the pass game, and today we got a lot of looks to defend the pass, and we could just run the ball, right? So they work really well together, and that's why we can't put too much emphasis on either. So moving forward, definitely.
What, maybe from a process standpoint, during the week leading up to the game, is allowing the offense to do so well right now?
Yeah, I think just preparing the same every week, no matter who we're against. That's definitely something that a lot of people can overlook, especially on the team, and just being able to lock in and come out every day trying to get better, trying to improve as a person, but as a team as well, because no matter who we play, it's always tough to win a football game. And so just preparation's got to be really, really fine-tuned every single day.
What is the most adversity you feel like you faced this year? Because it's kind of hard to, if you're hunting for adversity, it's kind of hard to find any. What do you feel like you've had to overcome, if anything?
I think it comes in small bits. May not be very noticeable, but maybe if a play didn't go the right way, or a little mistake here and there, you'd like to have back. Being able just to bounce back from that, forget about the last play, and just move on. And so I'm sure there's a bunch of little things that everyone can take away and say that was a little adversity from me. But adversity is going to come for sure, in probably a bigger scale. We just got to do the same, just forget about it and move on.
2 more.
Coach Signati talked about just the importance of staying locked in and not getting complacent. I guess as a leader, how do you take on that responsibility for the team?
Yeah, again, just really coming out every day to practice and not caring about who we're going to get against, and really just work on improving. We have a tougher schedule probably coming up now, but we still got to come out and prepare the same way we have been, and just prepare for a different defense, different look kind of thing. But complacency is going to hurt us, and so we got to be able to lock in from when we start practice again on Monday all the way to game time next week.
Does your wife break down your game at all?
No, not really. No, not least from a game plan or a technical standpoint.
Is she a fan though? I mean, like, how
Oh, yeah.
deep does she get into the games? I mean, she watches them, but like, is she like tough throwing that third down or something like that?
Not really. She's always very positive, and just proud of me no matter what, and just thankful that I don't get hurt and don't come away with any injuries. So.
Great. Thanks, Curtis.